going on, man? Big guy is here. Dmac is here. What's happening, Dmac?
Hey, what's happening, big guy? Everything is cool. Good afternoon.
Ben, man, what's going on? It's been a while, man. 2014, another year.
Too long, man. Too long.
Yes.
I know what's going on. Then, I guess you always make time for the people.
No, man, don't say that, man. You always make
Only joking.
Always welcome you, man.
Yeah, but I do that.
Brand new year. We started off with some new stuff. We're gonna get to that, but of course, we gotta go back, man. I gotta ask some questions. I gotta ask you, man, because you're known not to everybody, but to the artists out there as a writer. So, why come from behind the scenes, man? What caused this?
Well, you know, what happens is everything has to evolve. What I have recognized and realized is a lot of things need to change. For me, in studio as a producer, there is only so much that can happen in terms of, as it relates to, you know, artists getting out there, the music getting onto the world stage,
right?
And in terms of setting the standard and what needs to happen. So I saw a lot of things. I've been talking to a lot of people. I've been telling them, look, guys, man, you gotta try this and try that and all this other kind of thing. And then I've noticed that there's been this void and there's this level of this passion that I have to get this music into the international world.
Right.
Has been burning so much. I said, you know something, I gotta take this mantle and I gotta take it out there and do it myself.
Run with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what led Dmac from coming behind the board, putting down a pen and paper briefly, and getting on stage and doing your thing.
Most definitely.
That's what caused it. All right, then. You know what? Hold that thought right there, because I've got some more questions coming your way, but I got to kick things off with the Gullen track. This is my song right here, man. Definitely my song. And this was released back when? Official release date, can you remember that?
Wow.
Yeah, I put you on the spot, right?
That had to been down about 3 years now.
Exactly.
3 years, yeah.
That's right. Time flying, man.
Flying.
That
Soaring.
was actually you own summer of this 2014, 3, 2, 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Wow.
And still the killer right now. When I get on stage and I do it, it's like a brand new song.
We're Cool 96. Dmac is here, folks.
Cool 96.
Talking music, man. All right, Dmac, you got to break it down, because I had to bring that question first, but right now, you got to let the folks know, who is Dylan McKenzie, man? Where did all this talent come from? Why music?
Right. Music is something that has been birthed in me from a long time ago. Coming up in the Christian home, I remember us playing, me going to the piano. We had a piano in the house, and we used to have morning devotion every Sunday before we go to church. And I used to have to play the piano, and then moving from there, my dad was a pastor at that time. He used to take me to Sunday school, and I started playing the piano in Sunday school.
What
and
church?
Church of God, Coconut Grove. They used to call it Josie Church. Yeah.
Jumper Church. All right, then. All right.
So we started off from there, playing the piano, you know, little small stuff, and eventually going into church, then moving into playing for the little junior choir, the little children's choir, then the youth choir, then playing in services. And my brother Kevin McKenzie, I remember one time, Kevin brought some equipment home he was doing an album at Exotic Sounds, and he brought some equipment home, and he said, boy, I get this equipment, let me see what you could do with it. And it was like a natural combination. When I got together with the equipment, it was like I was supposed to be there. It was like it was a part of me. Then he noticed me building all these beats and all this kind of thing, and he said, boy, you know something, there's a natural thing you got going on here. And that's when I started to produce, my biggest thing was really doing a lot of drum stuff, like building beats, building drums and drum tracks. And, you know, we started to do some stuff. I started playing around doing some stuff with Kevin, and then after I started working with Kevin, we realized that we could start recording. We could actually, his recording that he was doing elsewhere.
Now, what age was this, by the way?
Man, I was still
in the teens?
Still in the teens. Still in the teens,
right.
yeah. About 17, 18.
All right.
And so after I realized and I got that particular thing sorted out, then we got to the point where we said, you know something, we can put some music together. And they had this thing called the Commonwealth Song Competition.
Right.
And so we entered into the Commonwealth Song Competition, and we won.
And that's where the whole love affair with music started.
The music started from back in the day, like playing the piano at church, and like I told you, but then it came into where the recording side of it and the production side of it came in.
Right.
And we actually won this Commonwealth Song Competition. We won here locally, we won it in the Caribbean, and then we won all over the whole Commonwealth, and we were afforded the opportunity to travel into Africa And based on prize money that we got from there, we started buying equipment.
Okay.
More equipment. And so that's where it basically started.
All right, there you have it, man. Dmac is hanging with me today. We're going to talk some music, talk about what started it all. And, of course, we're going to talk about his albums and some of the music that he has written over the past years, man. Some artists, I'm sure, surprised some folks that you actually put some pen to paper and gave them their hits. You know, you want to be humble about it, but it is what it is.
Cool 96.
Cool 96, less stress, more music. What's going on, man? Big guys riding with you on this Tuesday, getting up on 3 o'clock in the city. Got Dylan Dmac McKenzie hanging out with me right now. All right, Dylan, I got to put it to you, man. Let's go ahead, run down some of the artists real quick that you have written music for that may surprise folks, man.
Oh, man, written music for the likes of the Falcons, Falcons, yeah. Stealing Love back in the day.
No
so
way,
again,
man.
way back, yeah.
Stealing Love, that was my groove, man.
Stealing Love, yeah. Stealing Love it definitely was one of the big ones with Herbie Dose, and they did a tremendous, a great job on that. Also, Party in the Backyard. I don't know if you're familiar with Party in the Backyard.
Come on, man. Everybody know that song.
The Brylanders, they say I wouldn't have a next chance. The Falcon was there again. I mean, I've worked with quite a bit of artists. You name it. There was
Hold on. Back up. Come on. Name some of the songs, man. You trying to run away from that. I need some material. Come on. What else you wrote?
Oh, man. I did some stuff. Man, you trying to put me on the spot of these people, man.
Let me take the credit for it.
Let me tell you who I produced.
All right.
For the likes of.
You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I understand.
Let me go to the production.
All right, let's do production.
Yeah, I produce music for the likes of Gino D, Ira, Funky D, Nita, KB, Ronnie Butler, Stilly, RV, Ruben G.
It's a long list.
Yeah, the list goes on and on.
See,
the
Falcons,
the Islanders.
All right. The reason why I asked that, right, because we need to get into the youngsters. That it isn't a fast food thing that you didn't just happen to start this music thing yesterday. You've been doing this for a while.
No, this is not an overnight thing. I mean, although I keep my young looks and stuff like that. You know?
All right. So I got to put this out there, man. Since you came to the forefront and started singing, all right, what songs surprise you as far as the response from the fans? What songs like you weren't expecting? Like, hold on, wow, they got that? What songs surprise you?
Digging. you know what's so funny?
Why?
Listen to me. Hey, everywhere I go, I say everywhere. Anytime I am introduced and they say, you know this fella? And then people say, well, who is he? Man, this is the digging in him. I say, well, y'all can't associate me with another one of my songs. You know what I mean? I say, well, what else you sing? And then I got to say, oh, the Golden, oh, that's my favorite song. Right. Dog Don't Bark, I love that song. But every time, this the guy who sing Digging in Your Boogie. I like
so,
that.
I guess, so now I got to ask you, that leads to the next question then. I even afraid to ask you what inspired you to write that song, man.
See, now that's the perfect question right there. That's the perfect question. Okay, here goes. That digging song is a message for the young people. It ain't nothing to do with the older folks. Now let me show you something. Here goes, and this is history. This is a real thing. Watch this. Have you ever noticed that kids don't like what their parents listen to?
Most of the time.
Most of the time, right?
Yeah, most of the
time.
So
if a parent tell a child, you need to listen to this, that child can say, Mommy, Mommy, you joking? I ain't like that. This is my kind of music.
Right.
Or if you see a parent in a car riding and you see their kids have headphone on, they listening to something totally different than what their parents are listening to. Okay, I have a message in the song. The message I need to get to the younger people. So what I had to do was get the older people to kind of hate this.
Right.
Now, if I had said, stop doing foolishness,
right,
the older folks would have said, I love that. You need to listen to this, and this need to be on your BlackBerry, and this need to be on your iPod. And the child can say, oh, I don't like that. I hate that song.
You know what? I had it wrong, you know.
But when I used the bungie, when I said that word, that made the parents go like, I hate this song. I hate this song. But
and the kids love
the
it.
kids say, oh, this is something I could have for myself that mommy don't like or daddy don't like. And the message behind it, and that's what a lot of people don't understand, is the serious message behind it. The message deal with a lot of the social issues going around in this country.
That's right.
A lot of the social issues. I mean, I'll take a little piece of it talking about the first verse. You come around me, say you want a job, your pants hang down, you look like you want to rob.
Right.
Half your head bald, you got one side flat. Why you coming around these people like that? You know, furthermore, tell me why you bring all these fellas with you. You know, these young fellas like in man these days, they got all kind of fellas around them like they need all kind of company. You know the kind of way? Why you bring all these fellas with you and they're in bed for about 3 days and all them stink and they come up in your place look like they want to rob your place. And so I just telling the younger people, look man, pull your socks up man, you don't need to be keeping no friends like that. You know, you looking for a job, go there, clean up yourself, pull up your pants and go look for a nice job. You know the kind of way?
You know what? I gotta play this song. I just gotta play this song, man. Dmac hanging with the big guy today, digging in ya. Cool 96.
Cool 96.
Oh man, time is winding down. We got Dmac hanging with me, but of course we're running out of time. And before we get to the birthday list, I got a couple of questions I gotta throw at you real quick, Dylan. All right, listen to this closely.
Folks, this man serious, he got questions written down. You studied this for true?
Listen to this, man, all right? You on a skiff. You and your buddies, well, you and the captain going from island to island. But right now, the skiff going down. 3 things on the skiff. Now, you only could save one. All right? You got a bucket of your mom chicken. All right? You got a knife. And you got a lighter. Which one you could take on this island with you, on this key with you? Now, bear in mind, you could be stranded on this key for at least 30 days. A bucket of your mom's fried chicken. Now, I ain't talking 12 pieces. I'm talking 24 pieces of that chicken that she cooked. And you know she bad with that. A knife and a lighter.
How much chicken in the bucket?
You got about 24 pieces of that chicken, man.
24
You always going to a party, not wing. You got
wing,
drumstick,
they got to know what kind of parts of the chicken
you
is.
got a mixture there, man. You always going to a party.
All right,
and you got the chicken, you got the knife, and you got the lighter.
Well, when I reach on the key, I can make fire with the wood, because you know I'm from the island, I'm an island boy.
All right.
So I need the lighter.
Right.
The chicken, well, you know, I could throw one piece of chicken in my pocket and I could swim the shore with that one piece because I could use that chicken to get some fish.
Right.
But I could use that knife, so I could cut up, so I can carry the knife.
You can carry the knife.
I can carry the knife so I could, I could cut things, I could cut up some stuff.
There you go.
Whatever it is, I see on the island, little shrubbery. You know, I know but the bush, and a lot of people don't know but bush. You know, when you get on them kind of things and them keys, you better know what berries you could eat and what kind of leaf you could, All
right.
Yeah, you gotta know. That was a good answer?
Yeah, that was a good answer, man, because actually you could make a spear as well to go to spear some fish.
You get the fish, yeah, see?
All right, here's another one for you, man. Time running away. Just don't think now, just answer.
All right.
Crab and rice or crab and dough?
Dough, crab and dough.
Boiled fish or stew fish?
Stew boil.
Panny cake or pancake?
Pancake.
Tuna and grits or corned beef and grits?
Corned beef. Corned beef. Listen to me. But if you switch that grits for rice, listen to me. If you give me, listen to me, corned beef and white rice. If you put time in that corned beef, listen to me. Breakfast? If you put time in that corned beef, you could feed that to me any time of the day, my brother.
Ladies, you got it. Give him the rice with the corned beef and you straight.
Put the time in it now. I put the time in the corned beef.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to check this birthday list right now. By the way, when is your birthday, man? That is something I got a bone with all the artists to pick right now. There is nowhere that I can go right now to find out the birthday list of the Bahamian artists. When is your birthday, Dmac?
My birthday is an excellent day, and then it's also a bad day. My birthday is the 14th of February.
All right.
Would you believe that? On my own birthday,
right,
I gotta buy things.
Well, that's how it is, man.
Serious.
Cool 96.
Cool 96, less stress, more music is going on, man. Big guys riding with you. Dmac hanging out with me. I'm telling you, man, what an interesting session. So it has to end, but before you get on out here, I got a couple of questions I got to throw your way, man. As far as artists, who would you like to work with right now? Seriously.
For me, I know my connection is going through the Caribbean. I want to get closer to my Caribbean brothers and stuff like that. My idol right now, who in terms of music, is looking at a person like Marshall Montana. When you see the energy that he brings out, to get on stage with him, it'll be a great thing for me.
All right. Where do you go to write music, man? What do you do? Do you have you darken the room? I mean, black out everything, the sun, and just go into your Zen mode and write, or sit on the beach and write, have a click and write? What do you do, man? How do you get into it?
My theory or my method is kind of strange. It could happen in any particular place. Sometimes, most of the time, I go down and sit down by the dock and have a cold beer and one scotch come good. And after that, I hear somebody. No, someone come to me. Somebody come to me. Somebody come talking some kind of foolishness. And when you listen to something that really makes some sense.
Okay.
Then I go home. But most of the time, when you see me putting a song together, there is never pen to paper.
Okay.
I never write.
Interesting.
I just build a track, get a concept together, and I start recording.
All right. Final question. Since you came to the forefront as a performer in all your travels, which event, or even if it was a small birthday party, what stands out the most over the past couple of years that you say, wow, I really enjoyed myself there?
Always when I go and perform out of country.
No, one event. Pinpoint.
One event, I gotta say, Takes and Cakes the other day because it was crazy.
Yeah.
They actually put me on after the featured artist. Who they had to feature, so I became the feature act.
Wow.
And we went until about 5:18 in the morning. The police shut us down. And
5:18.
And I jump in the pool, and everybody jump in the pool, and it was
Wow.
really just to see the appreciation that those folks had for the music and the appreciation that they had for the party. It was like, wow.
Okay.
Amazing.
Interesting. All right.
Then best of the best would have been a second. You asked me one, but I guess.
Yeah, all right then. But anyway, thank you very much for coming in and hanging out with me, man. I really appreciate it. And you're busy, man. Lots going on. And of course, so you kicked off this summer. We've got I have something lined up. I got this. I'm about to play right now. I know how you do it, man. You have anything else following this? It's another question, eh? That's the last of the last question right there.
All I got is songs. All I got is songs. All I have is concepts. The music, it's in me. I just want to see this music. My mission is to get this music into the world. It's getting this infectious sound that we have in the rake and scrape and the Bahamian style that we have. Is getting it into the world, and that's my mission. That's what I want to do. I want to get everybody hooked on it.
Okay.
Like they hook on phonics.
All right, 30 seconds. What do you want to say? You got the mic.
Be true to who you are. Love yourself. Always be Bahamian. You can't be nobody else. Nobody can be a better Bahamian than you. So always be true to you.
We are Cool 96.